on the blue, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Memphis Tigers and the Boise State Broncos. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Broncos ready to kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tigers offense will take the field first. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. He's been a really good complementary piece to this passing attack. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the ground, he's got it again. Makes a man miss. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for room. It's Hayden. He breaks a tackle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And talking to the OC this week. Getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Finding some room. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
They'll try the run. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Knocked off his feet. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heel.
Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? 1st drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If it was a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative.
So Boise State's offense takes the field for the 1st time in this game. And here comes Dylan Riley. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot that's going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking for a man, it's Madsen. And now the ball's loose in the end zone. And the defense pounces on it, and they'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown and a nightmarish start for this offense.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Ford. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly, right? Against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, They were all over him. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit on that.
The ball is spotted, but the officials waving the training staff onto the field to check on the injured Memphis Tiger. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. The corners are walked up tight. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Safe completion on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Broncos will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catch is made at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for room. It's Hayden. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Right back to him. Fighting off the defender. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a...
Could be an alley. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Finding an escape route. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Now on the counter. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I think this offense is going to start to get a little frustrating. Back-to-back drives, they've had some success, but they find a way to shoot themselves in the foot. And right here, they don't protect their guy. And now, 3rd and long situation, you know the pass rushers are coming. They know it's a pass. Got to be smart here with this play call.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Stokes. He'll pull it down and run. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And Protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
From the red zone, it's Hayden. Stopped short of the first down marker. They are in field goal range, and 3 would make it a 2-possession game.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Memphis can get it in the end zone. His way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that's the way you punctuate the long drive. Nice job being physical, getting that ground game going, and Jesse finishing with the ground game.
Yeah, really, I think that drive is really a microcosm of what they've been doing all game, right? Imposing their will by running the football. The defense knew it was coming, and they still couldn't stop them.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Hauls it in. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready, go.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads it left. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. And with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Lost one deep down the right side. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the second half going. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Checking in with the Broncos head coach here at the half. He is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the first half. They get the ball here to start in the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I like the idea defensively here, too. Now, you got the lead. It's the second half. You can play more zone coverage. Trust your athletes on the back end to break on the ball and make something happen, like they did right there, forcing the incompletion.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Broncos decide to punt it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Under fire. Makes the grab. Turns it on in midfield. Racing to the right. He's at the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Oh, better look out. There he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets him to the 49-yard line.
Man, that is so tough. When you play defense, you get your eyes on your keys and you got to read them, but sometimes they lie to you. You can see the little misdirection by this offense, fooled the defense, created some space. The offense took advantage and made a huge play.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Looking for a crease. It's Riley. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
On the move, he fires. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Right back to the well. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Dropping back, it's Stokes. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate them.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. It's complete to the left. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Riley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Through 3 quarters now, these wide receivers both big parts of the game plan. Here's how they stack up so far. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? And he's in! Touchdown, Broncos! The AT unit on the field.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Using his legs, it's Hayden. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. At the end of that play, whistles blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. That is the senior running